I really hated this American Express business credit card because just like everybody else, it was that $895 annual fee. That's a lot of money for anybody, especially a small business owner. Okay. However, somebody actually taught me a hack. And once I learned this hack, it became a game changer. So, what I'm going to actually do is explain to you how I actually got up to $50,000 with no business credit. Okay. And the five main reasons I actually got the card. All right. And if you stick around, number five is going to shock you because it's actually a hidden loophole that many people are not even talking about that can definitely help you hide your debt. All right. So let's jump into it. First, yes, you can get the American Express business credit card without a registered business. You don't even have to have a registered business. However, I would tell you if you don't have a registered business, you're more likely leaving money on the table. So it's up to you if you want to take that chance. As you can see here, what it says that you can actually apply for this here card without impacting your credit score. So that's the reason why I would tell people even if you're not sure that you're going to be able to get the card, you can still apply without a hard pull on your credit. That's one of the easiest ways to actually know if you're going to even qualify for the card. Like I said, because you don't have to have perfect credit. You applying for this card with less than perfect credit, that does not mean they're going to give you high limits. Okay. So they may start you out with a lower limit. All right. Now, again, like I said in a previous video, and if you type Amex in the comments, I'll actually send you over that video that explains to you why you want to have not only a registered business, but at the same time, in terms of what credit cards you actually should be going for, even as a brand new LLC. Reason number one, I got this card because of the business credit loophole. And so basically, not a lot of people are aware that you don't have to have business credit, you don't have to have business history, nor do you have to have a Paydex score. Okay? That's a big lie. A lot of people think that you have to have all this to get this business credit card. Nope, you do not. Even as a brand new LLC, you can get this business credit card. Okay? Because they're not looking at your business credit report. They don't care about your business credit report, okay? What they care about is in terms of what's on your personal credit. Now, another reason is about the leveraging. Again, like I said, because they don't care about your business credit report, they're not going to be actually looking at, okay, when was the last time you had net 30s on the credit file? They don't care about that stuff. So if that's something for you to worry about, net 30s, existing trade lines reporting on your business credit file, this here card does not care about it. Okay. That's one thing that you can count on. Adding to what I just said, we will talk about actually building up your company for business credit to get higher limits with just your EIN. But like I said, this here card does not care about your business credit. Let's talk about reason number two, the fee eraser hack. Okay. Because this is very big. And so, yes, that $895, that's a lot of money, like I said, for anybody. But think of it like you wanting to go to the club, right? So you paid a bouncer to get in the club, okay? And then the second you walk in, guess what? American Express hands you $400 for a Dell computer credit or $200 for an American airline credit and hundreds more like in software or like Indeed. So you actually using credits for your business. So that $895 fee is completely erased. It literally pays for itself. Now, reason number three is because of the custom closed loophole multiplier. Okay, so let me break this down. All right, so Visa and MasterCard are like blindfolded delivery drivers. They know you spent $1,000, but they don't know what you bought, right? But American Express is a closed loophole system. They take the blindfold off, okay? And so with American Express, they see exactly what it is what's in your shopping cart or what you're shopping for, right? Because they know you are buying heavy business supplies instead of toys, they reward you with massive custom point multipliers that generic cards just cannot match. So this is a third reason why I got this card. Now, the fourth reason why I got this card is because of prestige, right? Many people like being able to go somewhere, take their American Express Platinum card, throw it up there, and they feel good about themselves, right? Now, many people that get the card, they're under the assumption that there's a no preset limit. Well, I want to clear something up. Every platinum card has a preset limit. Okay, you just don't see it on the front side of things. However, when you get approved for this card, you have a preset limit. Now, whether that preset limit may be 100,000 or 200,000 or half a million, all right. However, this card does have a preset limit. This credit card does not have that no preset limit like the black card. So you do have a preset limit. Now, here's something that I'm going to tell you you have to watch out for. Okay. They give you a preset limit. All right. Let's just say they give you $50,000. All right. And let's just say you decide, okay, I need to confirm that I got $50,000, right? So you done put in your application, you was approved for the card and everything. Well, you done check once, you done check twice, and then you done check a third time. Well, guess what? When you check that second or third time, this can actually automatically create a financial review that people don't know. So, what that financial review is going to do, they're going to start asking you to present taxes, and they're going to ask for you to start presenting bank statements for business transactions. Okay, so this is the reason why I tell people if they show you a preset limit and you need to confirm that, always call them and say, hey, I just want to know exactly what my preset limit is. Okay. So that way I'll know exactly how to use it and manage it. Now, I'll tell you something else. A lot of people, they may have the means to spend $25,000, $30,000 a month, right? Now, here's the thing about it. If your preset limit is 25, 30,000, even 50,000, and you have the means to pay that back immediately, if you do that, if you max out that card right away, and then even if you pay it back, this also can create a financial review. I have had clients this has happened to as well. Even though they was buying products and stuff like that and paying the money back, whenever you pay that card back right away, to them, this is a red flag. To them, they're going to ask, okay, where's the invoices? Where's the taxes? Okay. So even if you have the means to pay the money back, do not do that. Okay. Do not do that because what ends up happening, if you do that consecutively, time after time, is going to bring up a financial review. And this can actually get your card closed. Okay. Now, since you stayed around for the fifth reason, this is called the ghost debt cheat code. Okay. And so basically, let's just say they give you the $50,000. Okay. And we're going to compare it to they giving you $50,000 on a regular personal credit card. Well, you know, on that $50,000 personal credit card, if you max it out, then this is going to hurt your personal credit. However, with the American Express Business Platinum, if you use that $50,000, okay, now here's the interesting thing about it. Not only will it not affect your personal credit, so it's not reporting to the credit bureaus, at the same time, depending on what you are utilizing that $50,000 for, they will actually treat it like a revolving account. So that means that they will break it up as payments over time for like 6 months. All right. So let's just say you decide you have a real big IRS tax bill, right? So you have an IRS tax bill for your business. If you use your American Express card, okay, not only are you going to earn points, all right, but you're also, and I'll get back to the points in a minute because this is something big that a lot of people miss out on as well. But not only are you earning points, but at the same time, that money is going to be split up like a revolving credit card. So you spend $50,000 in taxes instead of paying that $50,000 out right away back to American Express, they'll set it up on a payment over time. Usually it's about 6 months. Okay. So this actually gives you a lot of leverage. And again, it does not affect your personal credit. Okay. That's secret number five that a lot of people are not even aware of. One thing I wanted to revisit, and I wanted to make this last because a lot of people miss this, is about the perks. Try, look at this. They give you $600 hotel credit, all right? Then they give you $550 fine hotel and resorts, all right? So with this $600 credit, it's split up every 6 months, right? Then the $550 fine hotel and resorts credit. Not only that, $850 global lounge collection. So when you traveling and stuff, you get access to nicer lounges and stuff where everybody else is walking throughout the airport and stuff like that. You're able to sit down in a lounge, have a drink, eat some food, just totally relax, right? Then they also give you a 200 Hilton credit, all right? This is why I'm saying this here, 200 airline credit. Now, here's the thing about the airline credit. Like you would choose which airline you want to deal with, all right? And so there was a hack, right? And so the hack was instead of you using that airline credit for like baggage fees and other extra fees for the airport and stuff, you used to be able to take your American Express business credit card and say you wanted to work with United Airlines or Southwest, all right? And then like with United is what I did. I bought actual gift cards. So that way, when I'm ready to book a trip, I can actually use that $200 credit as a gift card. Well, you can't do that anymore. All right. However, it's still good for like your baggage claims and stuff like that. So it actually still gives you the leverage. Then clear. So if you started waiting in long lines and stuff like that, this actually gives you the leverage to just go straight through the line. All right. Also, it gives you elite status, okay? Gold elite status. So when you check into a hotel, all right, you're able to get free breakfast, okay? You're able to get a better room. You're able to get early check-in, late check-out, okay? So you're getting that at the Marriott as well as the Hilton. Then you're getting the travel insurance, rental insurance. This is the one that really pays me the most money. Okay, the rental car insurance. Here's the thing about it. Okay, they take primary over my regular car insurance. Okay, so whenever I rent cars and stuff, that's the reason I tell people I don't own cars. I rent my cars because American Express becomes my primary insurance, and I do have a back end insurance to back that up. But American Express, so if something was to happen, then I'm still covered. Okay, my car is still covered, just like with my regular insurance. And then my secondary insurance, guess what? The cost of that goes down because I don't own a car. So now my regular car insurance is only like less than $200 a year versus if I own the car, where my car insurance would be costing me almost $3,000 to $5,000 a year. Just depends on who you with, okay, and where you located. So this is another reason why I actually have this here car because of the car rental insurance, okay, trip cancellation, baggage insurance, all right. Then you have other no foreign transaction fees, rental car privileges. Okay, so you get to move up for its presidential. You get to pick the best car. So if I want a Mercedes Benz, I just say, hey, I want a Mercedes Benz, no problem. All right. So I get to choose what I want because I'm higher tier than everybody else just because I have this card. All right. So I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.